think that when I'm high, I'm over you. I hope that when I die, I'm close to you, to you, to you, to you. Look at all the songs I wrote for you. I didn't write the rules I chose for you, for you, for you, for you.
Ooh, I like this. Hi guys, how are you today? Hi. My name is Sarian, and in today's tutorial, I am gonna show you how to recreate this Green Goblin Joker inspired. Yeah, it's super easy. I know you can do it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will shut up. Let's get to the tutorial. Beep-a-doo. And I'm going to do my eyes first because I'm gonna do a smokier look. And a lot of times when I do my eyeshadow, I get fallout and it's just a mess. It's just easier to do the eyes first. So with that being said, I'm going to prime my eyes. I've been using the Inglot's Gel Liner number 68. It's a nude color. I really like this for an eyeshadow primer because it's super waterproof, okay? And it just makes everything stick and stay. So I'm placing this, let's zoom in a little bit there, buddy. Yeah. My eyebrows look like crap. Kind of upset about this. Okay, so I'm placing this all over the lid. I just used like a bright pink eyeshadow yesterday and it stained my eyelids. So if you see some pink, I'm not sick. It's just that eyeshadow was real intense. I'm using an eyeliner. If you've been watching my channel, I tend to use eyeliners a lot when I do smoky eyes. Putting a liner down first makes the color shadow pop a lot more. So since I'm doing a purple smoky eye, I'm using a purple liner. And this is the Marc Jacobs Highliner Gel in Plumage. Doing a very messy, thick line on my lash line. This is the Smashbox Smoky Shadow Brush. Just a small brush to really smudge the liner before it dries. Don't let it sit for too long because once it dries, it's on and then you can't smudge it and then you're just stuck with a fat line. So do one eye at a time is what I'm saying. So I'm just smudging it, coming back and forth. So it should look like that, kind of, sort of. If it's not perfect, don't worry about it because you're just gonna put shadow over it. So just really get it on there is the goal. I normally don't like to use two different palettes in a tutorial because if you don't have those two palettes, it's just annoying. So forgive me for using two palettes, sorry. But I have this, is the Festival by Juvia's place. It's super pretty, right? And you get some big ass pans too. But I want this shade right here, it's a matte coral. And this is gonna be my crease color. So I'm just taking my crease brush and I'm going back and forth in my crease. So I clip my little wig back. Anyways, so I'm using the Velvet 59 Biker Babe palette. I haven't used this in a tutorial before, but I did swatch it on my Instagram. I like that on the back, it says vegan, cruelty-free. It's good for 24 months after opening. I like that they lay it out pretty, just straightforward. I like that. Taking a small shadow brush, if I can find one. I'm gonna take this shade. It might be more pink versus purple, but we'll find out over this liner. I'm just gonna pat it on all over my lid, coming up towards my crease. I'm then switching to my crease brush and just going back and forth over the crease and softening it, smoking it out a bit, smoking a pancake. I'm using this shade right here. Same brush, it's my all over shadow brush. Placing this shade right on the edge of my eye. I'm going to extend it out a bit. So I'm doing like a large, oh, I just poked my eye. I'm doing a large V. I need some extension going on. This is a Stilazzi large shadow brush. I like it because it's like a big paddle. It makes extending out shadow a lot easier. I'm just going back and forth over it. It will smoke it out. So I have all this fallout underneath my eyes. So I like to take the edge of my makeup remover wipe and just swipe and create like a harsh line. Boom, look at that. Let me do the other eye and I'll be right back. And now I'm going to move on to foundation. So lately I've been using this one. It's the Cover FX Power Play Foundation. I have the shade N25. I've been wearing it like the last couple of days, and some days it looks really great, really flawless and smooth, and I don't get shiny with it. But then the last 2 times I wore it, it got really like flaky on my chin. I don't know what happened, and that's my story. I'm using my Juno microfiber sponge to apply. So a lot of people are always like, why don't you move your hair out of the way or like pin your hair back? And I'm like, girl, you don't understand, when you wear a wig, it doesn't really work like that. Like, I can't just pin my hair back. I try to glue this one down, and I never glue my wigs down. I usually let my real hair come out, but I try to glue this one, and I'm having problems. I can't really like put it back. Also, I haven't been wearing a face primer with it. Actually, yesterday when I was wearing it, I did, and that's probably why it flaked. I was using the Tarte Poreless Primer, or Pore Smoothing Primer. That's probably what happened, actually. Using this, it's the Lancome Teint Idol Ultra Wear Camouflage Ultra Wear High Coverage Concealer. What a name. 250 Bisque W. I haven't used this before, so I'm very curious to see how it works, how it wears. So I'm placing this right in the darkest part of my eyes and just blending it out. So now I'm going to set my face using the Inglot HD Illuminizing Powder in number 43. I've really been liking this powder. It does have a little bit of a luminosity to it. Where's my sponge? I'm gonna use the powder puff that it came with to apply. It just looks very luminous and beautiful. I've really been liking it a lot. I have different colors as well. I've been trying lots of different powders. I was using the NARS loose setting powder, you know, the one that I was using in every video. I was using that for a long time and I really like it, and I ran out and I went to go buy some and they didn't have it stock. Rude. So I was like, I'm just gonna try something new, and I got this one and I like it. I still miss my NARS one though, because that one actually added a little bit more coverage. This one doesn't add coverage. So under my eyes, I went obviously pretty heavy, and then I'm gonna go down the center of my nose, because this will add a highlight. If you're not one to like highlight with your concealer, you could use this powder or illuminating setting powder to highlight instead. You don't always have to use a concealer. I look like a real hot model. I am going to contour a little bit. So I've been using the Hoola Light Bronzer by Benefit. Not only does this smell amazing, it smells like a sexy man. It's the perfect shade to contour with if Hoola bronzer is too dark. I don't know about you guys if you've tried the original Hoola bronzer. It's pretty, but on me it's so dark and orange looking. This one is just... So I'm placing it into the hollow of my cheek. And look, here's my hair because I don't know how to glue a wig down properly. I watched so many YouTube tutorials yesterday trying to get my glue down wig right, and I still struggled. I'm gonna get my double chin. Contour that. Weren't you a little upset that Beyonce didn't sing Bootylicious? Because I was. No, was that not a good one? I thought that was like mandatory for Destiny's Child reunion. So now I'm going to dust off my setting powder. I didn't bring my favorite brush. Oh, I should have done my eyeshadow first. Let me do that first. I'm all over the place, aren't I? Let's zoom back in because I'm gonna finish my eyes. The loose powder will catch some of the fallout. This is the Urban Decay Glide On Eye Pencil. It's in the color Torch. I'm gonna use this pink shade, place it down here along my lash line. My Uber driver, he tried to add me on Facebook. Do I accept? Now I'm gonna use this deeper purple shade on the outer bottom lash line. This pink shade right here. This in my tear duct, my bottom lash line a little bit, just to highlight and add some glow in here. Now I'm gonna dust off my translucent powder, hopefully take any fallout with it. I went from like 0 to 9 in a matter of minutes. Crazy, makeup is just so impressive. Now I'm going to place bronzer on my face. It was worded weird. This is the Paula Dorf bronzer in Bora Bora. I got this in my April glam bag. I mentioned it in my glam bag video, and I've been using it nonstop. I really enjoy it on my face. I think it's quite nice. It's got a little bit of like a glow in it, but not too much to where you just look glittery. It's creamy and high pigment. I just love it. It adds just enough glow. So I didn't bring a highlight with me because I'm Bailey and I always forget something. So from this palette, there is this pink champagne shade that I used in my tear duct, and placed this on the highest points of my cheekbone as my highlight. So right in here. Like, girl, you don't have to go out and buy a highlight. You know your eyeshadows can do it for you. Just saying. You probably have some beautiful highlights that you don't even know about. So I have my lashes on. I will leave in the description box what lashes these are because I keep all my lashes in this tin can. It was a mint can and I made it my lash can. I'm pretty positive these are Violet Voss, but I'll figure it out. So now I'm going to line my lips and I'm using the MAC lip liner in Edge to Edge. Using the Makeup Forever Artist Liquid Lipstick. This is in the shade 101. Ta-da! What do you think? Do you like it? Nick?
Yeah, that's great.
Nick's lying. So let me know what you think down below. Do you like it? Do you love it? Do you want to wear it? You should wear it. You should do it. If you do, tag me, because I always like to see when you guys recreate any of my looks. It's just cool. I love that. So yeah, I'm not against it. Don't forget to like and subscribe and let me know what you guys want to see next. I hope you have a good day today. You make great choices and I'll be seeing you guys very soon. Bye.